Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
Any man sit up here telling you one thing, believe me, he doing something else in the background. You can't tell somebody else what to do with their dick and I don't understand why y'all act like y'all is not grown. Y'all grown. Y'all done did this stuff. Then he gonna save one girl, save his daughter, but then do somebody else's daughter wrong. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Shoot. You better choose the bear.
Really quick, y'all tap the screen, y'all tap the screen. You said, did your pickle go? You said you go past the navel.
You're so nasty.
Hey, Dom, but I see you up there measuring, Dom. Yeah, go past that belly button.
Diamond, I do agree with what you were saying.
That's when that's called when the woodchuck chuck, the woodchuck chuck.
The woodchuck. Oh, so that's the new name. Woodchuck. Kelly, babe, I see you are in the request, honey. You have to send either, babe, 2 diamond money guns or send a Zelle to the Gmail, babe, because I would love to bring you back and let you banter. But yeah, babe, you gotta send 2 diamond money guns or to bring you back. Sorry, Kelly.
You know, Diamond, ever since I got my daughter back, you know, she done taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? And women should be in charge of their own body. God damn it, y'all do what the hell y'all want to do with y'all body as long as you're safe and responsible about your body. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit up here and try to police no woman body no more.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Don't
How
do
old
what
is your
y'all
daughter?
do.
Hold on 1 second. Someone said a Zelle Instagram. Okay, let me check it. All right.
I'm surprised I lasted this damn long.
How old your daughter, that boy?
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I have to read this Zelle Instagram. All right, hold on. Let me say Instagram. Here it is. I'm sorry. I know that's your girl, Diamond, but now that the first is here, you see Dr. Duchess throwing money. She speak big money-ish, but yet last time we saw her dropping was March 1st. She ain't taking that big money-ish. She ain't talking that big money-ish now. As you can see, Dr. Duchess Diamond gets supported whether you're here or not. And I see you in the comments. Keep the Dusty's name out your mouth. And if she's not there to hear it, I'll send another 5 for her to hear it again. I think she is in the comments. Dr. Duchess heard it. So you don't have to send another 5 for me to repeat it. She heard it. She's in the comments.
Can I say this, Dom? If you sitting here watching this lady throw on more posts, girl, shut your ass up. Go ahead.
So you read a message, Diamond, and I was in the rear, and I did not like what I heard that whoever sent that message about women. And I want to respond to it because I'm getting sick and tired of these raggedy ass men, except
That's
you,
the,
Pots Bay.
I thought you were gonna say me.
Well,
I thought you was
Don't say men. She said a woman sent that message, but go ahead and address it. She said a woman sent that message.
hold on, don't question her now. Let her finish now.
Maybe it was a stud or something.
That's a stud.
So we're gonna do this to the men. Let's be clear. Oh wait, Diamond, a woman sent that message?
Which one?
The one about talking about us women.
They've been talking about y'all all day. Which message?
The first one, right before that message right there.
What was it?
Let's talk about our weave and our hair and our nails.
Oh, that was a man.
Okay, I thought so. He tried it, Messiah. So, I just want to say this. Men have become very sassy, and I'm so sick and tired of them worried about our hair and our nails and carrying on. Y'all spend entirely too much time worried about shit like that. Our bodies, our hair, our nails, things we choose to do with ourselves. Men who claim that they don't even want that shit, but y'all be after us, some of you. If we are so undesirable, why the fuck are y'all always mimicking us? talking like us. Every trend we start, y'all copying off of it. Y'all ain't even competing with niggas no more. Y'all competing with literally us. Y'all complain about wigs, nails, surgeries, and half of y'all out here getting y'all motherfucking hairline sprayed on, Bryson. Your fake ass beards. Y'all getting lipo. Y'all taking pills to be able to perform in the bedroom and honey packets and shit. Y'all ain't keeping yourselves together properly. Either y'all be stank. Y'all don't clean your ass properly. Okay, y'all health be off. The only time y'all know what's going on with y'all body is because your bitch went and got her annual checkup and got the audacity to be trying to critique us. That shit is weird. Let's talk about different roles because that's where the confusion really is. I wanted to. Oh hell no!
Look at God. Look at
Who
God.
dropped something?
Don't talk
Are
about
you
my spread on
What is
hairline.
happening?
That motherfucker, because they doing that on
Oh my
purpose.
God. Did he fall?
You know
Oh.
what?
Hold on, because she
Talk
was
about my
cooking.
motherfucking spread on hairline. You got a fucking audacity.
Who is doing that?
Hey,
That
let her
nigga to
get
put
through
his
talking,
boots
man.
The
Let her get through
Lord,
talking,
the
man.
Lord,
Why?
the Lord, the Lord,
The problem
the
is
Lord.
The
y'all want
Lord
to
ain't
be
in that.
catered to like a motherfucking woman. Y'all want to be pursued like a woman. Y'all emotionally handle shit like a motherfucking woman. Y'all don't want to provide no more. You can't protect your damn self, so you sure can't protect us. We ain't finna let y'all lead a motherfucking thing. So y'all be worrying about the wrong shit. Y'all don't want partnership. Y'all want to be the center of the motherfucking attention. Y'all only people y'all try to impress these days is other niggas. The clothes y'all buy, the money y'all be making, that shit be for male validation. Y'all niggas are gay. Don't worry about us. I don't like that shit that we heard. Thanks for the gifts.
So I got a question for you. Like, how long did
Yeah.
it take for you? Like, because that was most definitely written. So how long did it take for you to write that after you read that message? I
She
mean,
from
it
Florida
sounded
and come
good.
off the dome, baby.
Look,
She from
I'm not
That's
Florida.
even mad at you for
That's a
nothing you
She from
damn
said.
Florida. That's
shame.
fresh
It
off the
is it
dome.
is a
Sounds
lot
so
of men
good.
out there like that, but it just sounded so written. Like I swear, it's like you was doing
That's
a Martin
fresh
Luther
off the
King type
dome.
speech.
It's
That was
not.
not fresh off the dome.
It was.
That's
I
fresh
can't
off
even
the dome,
repeat.
baby. She from Florida. That's fresh off the
Thank
dome.
you.
Man, that shit was written. You can tell
And it's
written,
like
bro.
little dumb shit. And that didn't even sound good. That little dumb shit like that sound that good to you.
I just said what you said actually made sense. Now I wasn't against you. I just said it sounded written. It's nothing. I'm not saying that you was wrong. It is niggas like that like that.
She
I'm
gonna
not
tell
one of
your
them.
ass up, dog. She gonna tell your ass up.
HB.
This
Look,
Then you
beautiful
say
lady
that?
just
Then
said
you
up
say these
here.
men these days was sassy? Didn't you say that?
Very
Point
sassy. Yes,
proven.
ma'am. They're so combative. So combative. I
motherfuckers
have
love
a
to
question.
call it. I had a female call me sassy, so I guess I'm a stud, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I guess I'm a stud because I love bitches.
So Diamond, this is why I feel like I ain't got really nothing to go off of. I gotta read my own books
Studs are the real men out here.
because of stuff like that. I can't see no point in going back and forth with a woman like that whole opinionated thing. Sometimes, I sit back and watch to understand if men are actually going to take the higher road. And quite frankly, I'm getting more let down to actually see there ain't really no real role model in that sense. In this day and age, you got to understand, if you don't know how to control your own emotion, how you going to sit there and go toe to toe with a woman that's opinionated? It don't even make
Now
no
that's
sense.
sexy. Finally, where did he come from?
Good morning, Diamond. Good morning.
Good
Bryson, did you
morning.
hear that?
Good
Hey,
morning,
girl, stop. Don't
girl.
even say that to me because I cut your ass out real bad on this panel and I'm trying to keep my page.
Do it
So
then.
going
That's the
on, bro.
emotion.
Going on.
That's the
Going on what
emotional
I'm
shit
talking
that we
about.
talking
Going
about.
on. Going on. Going on. Going on. Going on. Fuck on.
Like in your picture,
Go
yeah,
on the
man. Just
fuck
don't have
on.
no fuck
Going on.
shit. Crazy
Going
as fuck.
on. Point proven. Go the fuck on.
Messiah, why are you being so disrespectful towards women?
I never said nothing disrespectful to a woman since I've been on this panel.
You
All I
call
asked that
women
woman,
And him
bitches.
raising his
I said
voice.
no. I said a female called me sassy. Fuck that bitch. I was talking about that bitch. I didn't say every woman. I
You
said
said
that bitch.
bitches.
That bitch. If any bitch called me
In a
sassy,
minute,
that's a
a
bitch.
minute ago, you just said
You don't
bitches.
call
You
no
get
queen
bitches or something
sassy.
like that. You being disrespectful.
So yeah, like I was saying earlier, Diamond, you are correct. Women nowadays. I actually read. I was listening to a podcast. I think they were saying that the roles have been reversed. Women nowadays are more intellectually put together. They're financially put together. They don't really need no support from no man. And if they actually are, it's more or less that they're building them up. for whatever they're lacking of. Quite frankly, it's, I mean, if that's what it takes, I mean, I hope men are actually taking their notes and actually sitting back and growing with something and not looking at it as a come up to take from a person. I commend anybody to be able to come in somebody's life that's all in shambles and they take the responsibility to give a damn about you. Because not a lot of people actually got that compassion anymore or even understand what the humanity switch look like anymore.
Oh yes.
Nigga,
Right
do
when
you
you got
understand what the
She so
humanity switch
lame.
look like, Mello?
And then you want to say this. Let me show you how lame. Hold on,
Mello,
real
do
quick.
you
Let me show you how lame
what
this
the
is.
hell you done did, Mello?
Hold on, that boy.
You sitting up here talking about goddamn
Hold on, that boy.
what man, humanity and all.
Okay,
Did you
exactly.
have humanity?
She eat it up. She
Yeah.
so great.
Dr.
That nigga so
Violet.
green. A nigga can get on this app and sit here and talk so sweet to you. Oh, let me tell you all the good nuggets in your ear. And he go, there you go, boy. There you go. Shut your green ass up. Just like that nigga talking through. You talking like you so goddamn put together. Is you
Dr. Violet.
crazy? Is you crazy? Is you crazy?
Mello, hey, bro, that nigga should be talking about humanity.
It's somebody in the chat here in their inbox right now. That's what it is.
You nutty $10 so I can talk.
Better hush,
Look,
Bryson.
Diamond, listen, Diamond, just like she just sat up here and did that red off shit, just like old boy said, smooth talker. He just got up there and did that
Let me
smooth
say
talker.
this.
On me, baby. Clock in, baby. There go the real man. Nigga probably be kicking the shit out of his own lady. Shut your green ass up.
He do.
Shut your green ass up,
Bryson,
nigga.
That
he
is not
do.
nice. Oh my
Dr.
God.
Bryson,
Violet.
he
You
do.
want to sit your ass up as soon as a nigga say some shit that you want to hear. All right, he talking good, nigga. He talking
Oh my
good, nigga.
Lanta.
Bryson, that's all that nigga do. That nigga ain't nothing like what he talk about,
Exactly.
Bryson.
None of them niggas do just
Oh
like
my mama,
that.
that's
This nigga is
they
Bryson.
internet life, bro. That's how
Bryson
that's
like
how
a
it is
tech
on the
nine.
internet.
Hey,
But
if
they
you
like
want to
that
have
real life.
a conversation,
Shit.
I'm talking
is that
about
Bryson talking?
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about you. That's it. So you ain't gotta even respond.
Oh, all
to me.
right, all
I
right.
ain't talking to you.
I
I'm
won't
talking
even sit
about
there and
you.
worry about it. So
It's
when you
just
ready
an
to have a
example. It's
conversation,
just an example.
Hold
Now, I'm
on,
about to argue with you. I got
Hold
nothing else
on.
for you. But I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
ahead
if you
and go
want
on
to
and
talk,
came up
if you
here
want to talk
and blew
about
up
me,
my
then you can have
spot.
a conversation.
I'm
Then.
gonna go. Came in here, blew up
Mello,
my spot.
you ain't shit about what you talking about.
That's what
That
I'm
boy,
saying.
how
Wait one
you
second.
doing, sir?
Heartbreaker.
I,
Hold on. Wait 1 second. Heartbreaker, who did you mute?
Bryson and that boy for disrespecting his king, Mello.
Man,
Yeah. Get y'all color crayon out and take motherfucking note.
Have a good day, Diamond. God
Cause
bless
that
you,
boy
baby.
ran, Diamond. That boy
I
get
see
back
you
up here.
tomorrow, Diamond.
Hold on.
Okay, Diamond, my job here
Hold
is
on. That boy got
done.
it. No, Bryson, you can do your time. Ain't no see you tomorrow. The fuck?
How long? 5
Do your
minutes?
time. Sit your ass up there and do your
5
5
minutes?
minutes. Shut
You gonna
up!
sit
You
in
know
that.
it's coming. Shut
So all I have to say is this, you King
up!
Mello. Oh girl. This King Mello, you gonna have to need another one, this beautiful king. I hope Bryson do got his crayons out, the big ones, so he could be taking notes, so he can know how to be a real man like you are, him, Messiah, and that boy. Because this is quite ridiculous. What a disgrace they are.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
hold
go
on, wait
because
1
she unmuted
second.
Bryson.
The Jackson's
What
just
you mean?
unmuted.
I
She
can
just
teach that nigga
unmuted.
how to get some money. Fuck is you talking about?
Hold on, wait,
Oh my
Messiah.
God.
Hold on, wait, Messiah. Bryson, Dr. Duchess just unmuted you. You can come off mute.
Thank you,
But you gotta
Dr.
come.
Dutch.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you very much,
Go ahead,
Dr. Dutch.
Beyonce.
Yeah. All right, Jay-Z. All right, Jay-Z. All right, Jay-Z.
Yeah, we gotta be jigger these days. You
Yeah,
fuck ass niggas can't be.
got to.
We got to.
Beyonce. Got to.
We don't have a fucking choice. Who's else gonna do it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl. Pop your pussy.
All right, okay, Jigga Man. Where the money at? Where the money at? Uh-oh. Where the money at? Ring them bands.
No, uh-oh.
Let me get down before I lose my page because I have to push Nietzsche's hairline a little bit further backwards Friday night. So I can't lose this page. But I'm gonna get you later, Bryson. Bye,
Gotcha.
Diamond. That was my good morning.
Thank you, Dr.
All right,
Duchess.
baby. See you later.
Real queens.
Y'all tap the screen. Not uh-oh.
Yeah.
Y'all tap the screen. The screen, tap the shit. Y'all, is it glitching on my end, y'all? I mean, is it glitching on y'all end? Cause it's glitching on my end.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Yeah, it's glitching a little bit.
Y'all gotta tap the screen, y'all. Y'all, we got listen. We need some engagement. We need some engagement, y'all. I'm trying to bring up the other people. We need some engagement. We need some engagement, y'all. Y'all gotta tap the screen. Y'all tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Let me bring everybody in. Okay.
Thank you, tow truck.
Nicole! I'm back, sexy people of the panel and of Diamond Morning Show.
Okay.
That profile picture cute.
Thank you.
Okay, profile picture.
Thank you.
Cool.
Oh, is y'all going to church Sunday? Y'all doing all this hooping and hollering. It's Resurrection weekend. Is y'all going to get a door some praise?
B2Pack.
A train. Oh God.
I'm gonna go bedside.
Don't worry about me. I go to church about every other Sunday.
We supposed to go to church every day. God go everywhere we go. So I go to church every day.
Sir.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Y'all
But
don't.
that's
Y'all
real
only know.
truth,
Y'all only
though.
know God when y'all want to know God. I know him all the time. So when people,
Right? Who child? Never mind. I was just trying to see if y'all was gonna go get a little
but
praise.
why does that trigger people? Just because I said y'all don't mean I'm talking about you.
Because
I got
me
a
and you was talking
question.
to each other and you said
Oh yeah,
y'all.
that's kind of true. That's kind of true. But I ain't talking about you. If you go to church, you go
I'm
to
not sure
church.
if that boy's back. That boy said he's in the queue. His name is Ha Ha Ha.
Well, whether you
Okay.
go to church
I
or
got a
bedside,
question.
whether you go to church or bedside Baptist.
Diamond.
Well, they
Go
said we
ahead.
was a mega church anyway, so we go to church every day too.
I'm
Okay,
gonna do
good.
my 5 minutes, Diamond. I'm gonna respect your
Jesus.
mute.
Okay. So I got a
Okay.
question. Look, and for all you bright individuals, listen. And I'm not trying to take your light away, but quick question: when the police come to serve once or arrest someone,
Yes.
is it okay to be in the front with Bootsy on badass in the front talking about ungrateful, and then if it ain't, was I wrong because I actually sung the whole song in front of the police while they were sitting up here performing their acts? And then how did it make you feel to see the same?
What?
Huh?
I think Kelsey, if they
I think you need
The
to
power
slow
tap
down
and
and
tap
say
the
that one
screen.
more time,
Kelsey,
because
I think if
I think
they
you
they didn't do
confused
anything to
everybody.
you, I think you'd be okay.
No,
I
say
Okay,
it
don't
one
know
more
what
good.
that
time.
girl meant.
Okay.
Y'all, can we
So,
get 350K taps? Can we get a 350K taps? Y'all, we got 1.1K in here. Y'all, can we get a 350K taps? Y'all tap the screen. Do not forget to get y'all tickets to the Backyard Boogie. September 12th will be held in Atlanta. September the 12th. Okay. Don't forget the box battles tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Come one, come all. You're bringing A game, bring your 18. Everybody is welcome. Don't forget the box battles on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, y'all. Everybody is welcome.
Kelsey, mute
What
up real
else?
quick.
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were gonna continue.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
okay, so that my question is, how do it look to someone getting arrested or taken in, being that y'all are well serving of y'all what is right and what's wrong in the community, and then the first thing to do is to make sure the police come to do their best duties. And then, because so if someone is getting locked up, do you think it is wrong or right to be in the front of them while they in their act of performance and singing Boosie Badass Ungrateful? And y'all know everybody ungrateful, these people so ungrateful. I'm out there in the front visualize it, the police locking someone up, and I'm out there ungrateful. These people so ungrateful, and I mean loudest stage. Loudest one on the stage at that moment with the police locking them up, and then I'm hollering, please take me, I'm tired performing with the rest. But they ain't arresting me. So then after they go on by their business, how do y'all feel about watching it? Because unfortunately, you can't help what you see, but you can pretend what you don't know. But that's I still know what to say.
Yup, you right. Yup. You right. Yup.
I'm gonna say, as long as you're not in the way and they like your performance, hey, yeah.
Yeah, look, everybody, that should be our 2026 song. You people so ungrateful. Y'all when y'all singing, y'all make sure I did everything for that child. I know I felt Bootsy when he
You talking about this Bootsy?
I did everything.
You talking about this Bootsy?
Bootsy badass. Yeah, he got a song called Ungrateful. And there should be 2026 anthem. Yeah. And then when y'all listen to the message in it, he say, I did everything for this child.
You know what Bootsy song I think you should sing, Kelsey? You know what, I'm crazy.
Is that for Deb?
I feel like
Is that for Deb?
It might be for me, because somebody got in their feelings. They might be touched.
Oh shit.
Lord, help the people and the little children behind. Push them to the front, car.
Bring Deb back!
Bring Deb back.
Oh.
It's for Deb.
Back.
Mount up.
Y'all check the time.
Who's she? She's still here?
Yeah.
Deb.
Dabiana.
Deb.
Dabiana.
Debiana.
Dusty's mount up. Who child?
There she is.
I wish it was April 1st joke, but it's real life. And I ain't got too many more jokes.
So you was outside singing,
April 1st.
So you was outside singing, Kelsey, and they came bothering you? You can be
Thank you, like white men. Please stop talking to me. Thank you.
You can be outside singing as loud as you want to, as long as you're not harming nobody. You
Talk to
good.
me. Thank you.
Right. And the police come up here, we're gonna talk about, I got to tell that person to come out. No, I'm about to do that. I'm not part of that. You part of locking people up and taking them in, not me. And look, it's just like you a part of watching me and pretending that you don't see.
Hold on, let me get this out for the hating ass bitches in the comments.
Bye, y'all.
This broke bitch got y'all motherfuckers so bothered.
No, wait. No, they
know you motherfuckers.
Oh, they said no. They only sent 2 diamond money guns.
I don't care, diamond. This is still what I'm saying. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
She said brain break Bryson.
I know. I'm saying I still was coming up here to say that anyway.
It said banking.
Well, she said banking for Bryson.
I was still coming back to say that anyway. That this broke bitch got y'all motherfuckers so bothered.
Thank the 2 diamond money guns for Bryson.
Yeah, look. Dab, I got a question. If a broke bitch have people that aren't broke, it bothered, does that make that mean, or because they not broken? Well, I don't get it. Or the people with the riches are broken, but they not broke.
And you know what, Kelsey?
No, they actually, hold on, Kelsey. If a broke bitch got a person who ain't got money broke, bothered, that means she doing her job.
Oh.
And you know what else, Kelsey? At the end of the day, the microwave still gonna have butter in it, and after the end of the day, you still gotta walk your goldfish. You still gotta walk your goldfish at the end of the day.
Period.
And drink your water too, because don't be drinking those cold drinks. Drink you some water, baby. You know.
Yeah, I need some water. I try to get as much ice as possible. I don't like hot water, and I don't. Might well have a soda.
Okay, so yeah, y'all ready to get into the topic? You guys wanted to discuss. Quite a few of y'all sent this topic to me about the young lady that went into labor.
Yes. And you talking about the Jacksonville lady?
Yeah, and they made her
And
get
they
on
went
a
to
Zoom
court?
call. Yeah, that's fucked
Yes.
up.
Yes. I saw that yesterday. Oh, that was so sad.
What happened?
A lady went
Something.
into labor and they wanted to perform a C-section on her. She declined the C-section. She wanted to do a vaginal birth. So they initiated an emergency court session to try to
And
get the
also,
judge to order.
too, she was trying to request a black doctor as well. So let me play the
Hmm
video for y'all.
My name is Michael Khalil. I'm a circuit court judge here in Jacksonville, Florida. The state of Florida has filed a petition for declaratory judgment. They're asking for an emergency C-section be granted by the court.
I have not had a chance to be able to consult with my own legal representation, and I'm trying to understand how you are taking my rights away as a patient to be able to decide my own care to give me an emergency C-section against my will.
But let me ask you about that. What about the risk to the child?
Anytime you go into childbirth, whether you do a vaginal or a C-section, there is inherent risk to the mother and the baby. I have other children out here in the world that need me. If I die from a C-section, nobody on this call is going to take care of my children.
Well, you have a new doctor coming on. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they don't have nobody African American that they can give me.
Let me ask you. I don't know that. I don't find that race really has much to do with this, ma'am.
It does have much to do with it because historically, black people do better when they have healthcare providers that look like them. It's nobody black in here. I'm so tired of this. I'm over this whole situation. Like, y'all are gonna make me have level 3 tracing. How bad y'all stressing me out?
Ms. Dorley, that's what's going to be entered. I'm going to circulate this order, this proposed order to the other attorneys. Enter this in today, not requiring anything except for an emergency basis.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you spending 2 hours on a Sunday going through my medical history and fighting for my vagina and my baby.
Diamond Chaotic asks if you can be
Diamond,
She's not wrong.
Diamond.
So I didn't hear that last part. What happened? He granted her the right to make the decision.
There's still some video left. Hold on.
Hold on. So wait 1 second. Overnight, her heart rate, the baby heart rate was dropped for 7 minutes. She woke up in the hospital, they said, and she still ended up having to have the C-section.
Y'all can have your own meeting. I want to see my child.
Yeah, so she still had to have the C-section.
Thank you, Mike.
They made her blood pressure go up with that bullshit. Like, who wants to deal with that in the middle of childbirth? They made her blood pressure go up, with it, which in return will make the baby's blood pressure go up. So of course she was gonna have to have an emergency C-section after that. But what was the reason to make her have an emergency C-section before that?
So I mean, do they know like the health records behind the situation?
They do.
But
She definitely stated her past. She definitely made them aware. Like she said, she has other kids. She made them aware of her medical, on the medical events that have occurred. But my thing is, I will never not fault her. She advocated for herself. When I say
Can I say something? Y'all, tap the screen. And I could be wrong, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Back when I was having kids, back in the day, right? They only said we have to do a C-section if something is wrong. Normally, they prefer you for, you know what I'm saying, for you to just have the baby, through your vaginal. They prefer that. So
not these days. Because they get paid. I think they get paid more when you have a C-section than when you push it out.
Yeah,
regular.
They get paid more.
So me, with my second baby, I had to have what they call was an emergency C-section because she was frank breech. Instead of them going in at a turnaround, they wanted to cut me, and they did. So, and they did the same thing. They said my baby heart rate had dropped, and they needed to go in and perform an emergency C-section.
Mm-hmm.
So because
So
everything
they tried.
happened so fast, because I was supposed to do a water birth. I was gonna do an in-home water birth, and my water broke. I went to the hospital because my water had broken, and I was like, okay, no, before my water broke, I'm lying. Before my water broke, I went to the hospital, and I was like, I think I'm dilating. I should be like 2 centimeters. They was like, how you know? I was like, because if I'm 2 centimeters dilated, 10 times out of 10, my water gonna break. So while we was leaving the hospital, my water broke. And it was like, okay, well, your water already broke. We're going to have to take you. I was like, okay, cool, fine. That's cool. But I still want to do, because they had a birthing center. I was at a birthing center, so I could still do a water birth inside of the birthing center. So when they did the ultrasound, it was like, oh, no, she's frank breech. I was like, okay, y'all can go in there, turn around. I ain't trying to deliver a baby ass first, but y'all can go in there and turn her around. They did not want to turn her around. They was like, it'll be riskier if we turn her around. It's a possibility that she could turn back around. I said, it's also a possibility that she could come on down the birth canal the way she's supposed to. They won't do that. They came back 10 minutes later saying that her heart rate had dropped and we had to perform an emergency C-section. And it was on a Sunday. That's why I'm like, okay, so do they only do it like on a Sunday if you go in?
Now I do
I think
know.
they do
I
that.
was there for the birth of all my children, and they
Well,
pushed for a C-section, but 2 of my children were born natural, vaginal birth, but they were pushing for a C-section. They was trying to come up with any and every excuse to go ahead and do a C-section, claiming that, oh, well, she's not dilated enough, the water already broke, the baby's not being protected anymore. The baby's starting to ingest their meconium and all this other stuff, and but my first 2 children were still born vaginally, and they're perfectly healthy. Now my wife, on the other hand, they weren't having it. It was, I had no say so. My wife had no say so. It was C-section and C-section only. And normally, when a woman gets one C-section, from then on, any more subsequent children, they want to do a C-section, claiming that, oh, it'll be too much stress on the body for her to push, and she's already been cut. She'll tear muscles and could hemorrhage and all this other bullshit.
So that boy, you
Yes,
voted for
ma'am.
this bullshit. You voted for this bullshit.
They was
so
already
look,
doing this
I
before
think it.
Trump became
hey, so look,
president.
Let
They
me
was
finish.
already pushing for hold on though, Dad.
You
But they
voted
was
for this.
already
You
pushing
voted
for
for this bullshit to get worse, though. You voted for this bullshit to get worse. We tried to tell y'all that it wasn't just about ABs. And since that time, we've had a woman who was made to have a baby while she was brain unalive. We've had women go to the hospitals and get turned around because they not far enough along, damn near unaliving them and their babies. We have women died in the hospital because the motherfucking doctors didn't want to do what they needed to do for them because they were scared that they could go to jail. We've been telling y'all, but y'all voted for this shit because y'all women just trying to use AB for birth control. No, we tried to tell y'all that it was deeper than birth control.
so I think the
And
most,
AB.
I think we on the topic about if this lady was wrong or not.
part, because I'm
No,
also a man.
and the
I'm
topic
also
we
a
on.
man. I'm also a man who brought my babies home from the hospital. So when it comes to the epidurals and the C-sections, they push those because they get paid a lot of money, especially the epidural. That's why I think it's way important for women to have someone that know medical history, who know how to talk on your kid's mother's behalf, because usually why they sedated, they trying to figure out what tests they can run on your wife or your kid's mother so they can charge to your insurance and things of that nature. So when it comes to our black women who get kidnapped, as soon as they go up in there, y'all missed the point when the lady
Dirty,
said
why
it
you
was
looking
all,
like
y'all missed the point when the lady said that was all white people. So they take our black women and they run tests and they try to keep the man out of the room. They also had kept me out of room from when my baby was born, but I raised hell and shit. But at the end of
But
the
what kind of
day,
hospitals y'all going to? They doing y'all like that? I was in every appointment with my baby mama. I was at everything
That's
dealing with
why
my kids.
listen.
it might
So I
not
don't get
listen, bro.
that.
That's why it's
Listen, bro. It might not have happened for you, but as a man of like you, I witnessed these black women get used, kidnapped under these people content when they drug these
Wait,
women
James,
under
what do you
the
mean they
influence.
kidnap them? Where they
They
taking them?
No, what he's
kidnapped.
saying is they're not cognitive enough because they're so sedated. They're not
Right, the
cognitive enough to make
woman
their
they
own decisions.
right. So
So
they
the
give
doctor
her
should make these
Absolutely.
decisions
they
for
make
them.
them sign shit and this and that. They been trying to get Snap or Epidural. Y'all not giving them that. Y'all not giving her shit. So they'll try to kick me out of the what's your name because I'm not letting them give her the medicine that they be giving her. She's just you can't
I'm
give people medicine that you don't know what the fuck it may do to them as far as anything they may be going through mental health reasons or whatever the case may be. And Snapper was in age, so we gotta start protecting our women in these hospitals. That's
I'm
what I
gonna
wanted to
I'm
say.
gonna say this though. That's why it's
Okay,
important
I agree. I agree.
when you walk into these providers' office, any type of doctor, as a black woman or a black man, especially as a black woman who is pregnant, know your shit. Know your health. Know the procedures. Know everything terminology. Because if you don't, these people will have you thinking that you need a C-section and you don't need a C-section. They'll tell you shit like your cervix small or it's better to have a C-section. It's less risk. That's why it's important to walk into these providers' office and know your shit. Don't let them just push papers in your face, say sign this and sign that. No. And if you don't know what they're talking about, get you a doula, get you a midwife. Connect with people that know terminology. If you don't let these people push this shit on you. I can't agree a little bit with James because they will have you thinking it's one thing and it's not.
There's
So
truth. There's
can
truth.
I say this real quick?
Well, the bottom line
Um,
is this: y'all men need to start being in them damn appointments with these women, man. That's the whole criteria of the story of that young lady going through. Not enough men, maybe some or most, but listen, when it comes to our black women that we so called say we love and we impregnate, God knows I impregnate and when I see. But if I'm gonna be impregnating them, I have to make sure they okay.
okay. I just want to say this.
Hold on 1 second. Shay in the comments said first. Shay said you gotta first know who you're having a baby by. A lot of those issues come from genetics.
That's true too.
But the thing about who you having a baby with, it's about the hospital forcing things on you that may not even be true. That's what we talking about. We're not talking about no baby daddies and none of that. We're talking about these hospitals and how they are treating black women. Majority. Don't get me wrong, some white women go through it, but as a whole, it's more black women unalive and being mistreated in these hospitals.
That's true.
You mean
Go ahead,
black
Nerdy.
What I wanted to say is first, I know I was talking to my mom the other day because I showed her this video. She was first, I think this young woman, she did have like 2 other C-sections when it comes to her kids because she got 2 other kids. My mom, she was telling me that if you have C-section, you're 9 times out of 10 going to have another C-section.
Right.
But the thing is, though, is that when it comes to these C-sections, it's dangerous and it lowers your chances of having another baby because there's so much scar tissue you have to get through. I'm not sure if she's talked to her doctor about that or whatnot, but I get what she's saying. She does. I feel like I would feel better if I had someone who looks like me delivering my baby, or have someone or somebody of, brown skin, brown tone that knows about us. Our bodies are at more risk when it comes to birthing children and whatnot. And then another thing too, I just have to say this: epidural numbs you. It doesn't really sedate you, but the only sedation you'll get is when you're under C-section. When it comes to epidurals, they just numb you from the waist down.
Yeah.
If they don't know
with
how
that,
to
hold
use
on.
that, if they don't know how to use that epidural professionally, that it
But
can harm you.
but even
I
still,
think she
Listen,
wanted. I think
listen.
she wanted to have someone that looked like her to be over her because they
I mean,
also don't, people who are of other races, they don't believe that we are in certain levels of pain. They don't think that our bodies are like them, if that makes sense. They think that we're just over exaggerating a lot
Well,
of things.
it's okay for
Yeah, they
them
feel
to
like
go
we're
in.
strong
It's
enough to take
okay.
the pain.
Exactly.
It's
but
okay for
even
them to
still,
go in there.
what
It's
James
okay
was
for
saying
them to go in
earlier.
there and ask for Pacific nurses. So, as a black sister, she should have the right to see or what Nurse the Judge tried to say it wasn't about black and white. Yes, it is. If she's the only black patient around, surrounded about all these unknown professions, not even knowing, and some of them don't even be doing the fucking when they be putting the shit in the bags and shit, they don't be giving the right doses of shit. You ask them doctors questions or them nurses questions that come in there, they don't be knowing shit about what the fuck they be talking about. They'll get on their phone and Google the shit and
That's
say,
why
oh
it's
well,
important to have
this is what
a
this and all this
doula
and all
or a
that shit.
midwife. It's
Well,
important
hold
to
on,
You
have
do
those
but
realize
things.
that the epidural is them sticking an instrument in your spine. They are literally sticking sticking this needle through your spine and paralyzing you from the waist down
On my
temporarily.
mama grave.
yeah,
Any wrong move and you fucked for life.
On my mama.
exactly. But even when the epidural goes correctly, the woman still experiences back pain and back issues
Yeah.
throughout the rest of her life.
Well, I'm gonna
But
shut
what
up because I
James
had
was
a
saying
natural birth and
earlier,
a spinal tap.
but what James was saying earlier about the fact that they drug them up, they don't normally when all the births that I witnessed with my children, which was 4 of them, every time they waited until after they gave her all the pain medicine and she was already doped up and loopy before they came in there with the paperwork asking, well, what do you want to do in this situation? This,
Yeah.
and that. And even with my last child, we had the paper typed out of what vaccines we want to give and what type of birth she want to have and who to save and all this and all that. They didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. They took
I,
the paper,
I think we
but they ain't give a fuck
moving.
about
But
none
I
of
I
think
it.
think we moving the
epidural is still
goalposts a
ugly.
little bit
No,
because
he living
we
he
watched
true
the
on that with the
video.
medicine thing because they tried to get my baby
We
mama fent and I told them hell
They don't
no.
care. They just having their
we
own
watched the
conversation.
video. I think we moving the goalposts a little bit. All I'm saying is, I think that I'm never gonna say that she is wrong. She advocated for herself. When you don't have nobody there to advocate for you, you have to advocate yourself. Know your shit. She knew the trauma she went through with her other children, and she told them that she knew what she was talking about. These people will throw terms at you like you don't know what you're talking about, and to confuse you with word salad. And she knew what she was talking about. And like Dad said, all that court, that Zoom court, that rose her blood pressure. They basically forced her into having a C-section. I
But
feel like, if necessary, she should seek legal action.
But at the same time, though, Nicole, also on another tip, if she already had previous C-sections, like they said, more than likely you have to have another C-section. They don't want you to push that baby out because it can cause complications as well. Like you
But
have to
it's
have
not
one.
impossible.
So if she knew her shit, she would have known that as well too.
But she
Did she
knew
have
that.
other
Well, if it
Hold on,
wasn't
wait a minute.
if it
Hold
wasn't
on, y'all.
medically
Hold on. Did
cleared,
she
if that C-section wasn't medically cleared, then she didn't have to have it. It's only pertaining to the body that which the baby can come out if any damage can be done to the baby. If it wasn't medically clear before she went in labor to have the baby, then no, they cannot do it.
Hey, good
Cause
morning.
then
Can I
you'll be
You
chime in
right,
real
introducing
They
quick?
James.
that
said
goofy
she
shit
had
to the.
3
Oh, go ahead, go
Hello.
C-sections
ahead.
It doesn't
before.
matter. It
Can I
has to
chime
be
in real
medically
quick?
cleared. It
I
still
just
has
wanted
to
to
be
speak to
medically
what
cleared.
what Diamond was
Hold on.
saying about back in the day. When I had my children, you could be in labor for 15 hours and they would stay there with
Hold on,
you.
True Queen.
Back
Hold
in the
on, True
day,
Queen. Hold on, True Queen. Someone sent a message. Message says C-sections saves cobblers' lives.
Man,
Just
get
wanted.
on.
Man, that thing gonna snap back regardless. Y'all niggas some fools. That
and
thing gonna open
nowadays,
up and it's gonna snap back and then you gonna still nut the same. Fuck wrong with y'all ignorant ass niggas.
okay, what I was gonna say is nowadays the doctors do things out of convenience. So when I had my children, like Diamond said, they were pushing you to do the vaginal birth. We did natural. Well, one of my children, I had to have an epidural. I still feel pain in that spot. I could point exactly to where they put that epidural, and it's almost 30 years later. I still feel that. However, at the time, I was grateful for the epidural. So, but as far as giving people catheters they don't need, giving people C-sections, now here in Detroit, as soon as you find out you are pregnant, they schedule you a C-section. They push for a C-section.
That's
And my friend
wild.
is a doula, and she was talking about how they give you medications to make the process worse for you because it makes more money for them. So they give you Pitocin, to induce your labor, but then they give you the epidural, which slows down your ability to push, which then leads to the C-section, which makes them more money. And is very horrible for the woman. The recovery for a C-section is almost 30 days. The recovery for a vaginal birth, it can be immediate. Within 30 minutes, you feeling fine after you have a baby vaginally for
I
some.
want.
If you don't have to have stitches and all of that. So if you can, like he said, get yourself a doula, somebody to go to the hospital with you and advocate for yourself. You typically do not need a catheter. Those cause a lot of infections and they give them to you out of convenience because they don't want to walk you to the bathroom. They give you these procedures because they don't want to be in the room with you and do a vaginal. They don't want to do the work that it takes to have a woman give a natural birth. So they push you towards this C-section out of convenience and ways to make money. And it is harming Black women and children because your children have this traumatic birth and it harms them as well. So
As a
that's
person
just
that
my
had a
piece.
vaginal birth, I was induced. I had preeclampsia and I had gestational diabetes. I did get induced. I did get the Pitocin, and I did get the epidural. I still was able to push. It did take me a little longer for me to have her. I was in labor for 15, 16 hours. The doctor, who wasn't really my doctor, but it was a doctor on call, they did push, she did push for me to have a C-section because she told me my cervix was too small. I told her no. I did fire the doctor I had at 38 weeks because no matter how far along you are, if you do not like your doctor, your nurses, or anything like that, you can fire them and ask for another one. I advocated for myself because I really didn't have nobody else to advocate for me. I was not going to allow somebody to make me have a C-section when I know I didn't need one. I did tell them if push come to shove and, it's something wrong with the baby, her heart drop, her pressure drops or whatever, then yes, we can do that. But I stayed in labor because I stopped dilating at 1 centimeter, but I was not about to let nobody force anything on me. So it doesn't matter if you do get induced, you can still push vaginally.
So, Rich Girl, you said so her other children she had C-sections with. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what Nerdy said.
So it's not.
She had two other C-sections. Yeah.
Oh, and just let me add to the comments. Sometimes they don't let the fathers in if they are not husbands. That's why it's good to have a doula. And sometimes these fathers be drunk. I'm just gonna say it. So they get put out the
Bro, don't
hospital.
do all that now, man. Don't
I'm
do
just
all
saying.
that.
Sometimes that
Don't do all
happens.
that.
No.
Hey, but hold on.
It does
We
happen.
as fathers had the same
Y'all
right.
changing the subject. Wait a minute.
Okay,
Dad was
y'all
finna
been
say
changing the subject too.
something.
Y'all be changing the subject
Dad was
too.
finna say something.
Okay, I'm finna say something too.
But she was talking first.
Okay, but I make sense too.
You don't, but okay.
Oh yeah, man, because y'all got the thing wrong. Y'all want something. I'm sitting here saying, trying to advocate for you motherfuckers, for men to be in the motherfucker room with y'all while they doping y'all funky ass up. And y'all want to get on here and say men be coming in there drunk. We don't come in there drunk.
We don't want y'all. Nobody wants your
Look,
ass in the room.
once again, y'all getting on topic. This has nothing to do with men and women. It has something to do with racial
Ain't no
profiling.
y'all, Messiah.
Yeah, man, what the fuck?
This is
Now, Dad
they
was trying
racial
to talk.
profile
Let
the
her
woman.
talk.
Okay, like we ain't got nothing to say either though.
But even still, I wasn't drunk. I don't even drink. And when I'm the husband, they knew I was the husband. They ain't give a goddamn.
That boy.
No, wait 1 second, y'all. Listen,
Oh, my
hear
bad,
me out.
time.
I know y'all fussing and tussling and everything. Like, I've gotten a lot of violations. I have to end my live and come right back. Okay, you guys are welcome to come back in the box so we can resume the conversation. But I have to end my live and come right back. Okay, everybody, y'all make sure y'all following right with me.
Well, you know they. Hey, let you know, my boy. They got a new app where you can pay half your rent now. If you're behind, my boy.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, they actually got an app for that. I wouldn't do it because I don't want to owe nobody nothing.
Well, they say that app will help your credit score. So some people might need it.
Man, I stick to credit cards and easy little credit boosters.
So y'all,
Get your security.
Wait. Hold on. That boy, you missed being in the box. Take.
Yeah, Diamond. You know, I've been talking shit to these folks, getting on these folks' nerve, Diamond, running their goddamn blood pressure up. I miss that shit. I
Why you
miss
so
it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
toxic? Why you so
I
Huh?
toxic?
I'll make
What?
you some backdrops, Diamond.
What? Say that again, Diamond.
Why you so toxic?
Why am I toxic? I don't know, Diamond. I think it's in my genetics.
Where your little
You
friend
know,
at?
I was born to a drug induced mama. You know what I'm saying? And I went through withdrawals as a kid, so it's in my blood, Diamond. This
Where
shit is
your little
permanent.
where your
You was
little
a
friend
C-Rat
at?
baby?
Wait,
Yeah, I
no,
was a C-Rat baby.
that boy, where your little friend that you felt like I should have gave her a care package? Where your little friend at?
Diamond, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I
You don't
haven't
know?
spoken to
damn,
her in a
Diamond.
long time.
Oh,
What?
we don't
So
talk
what?
about
Diamond, why
Bruno.
you
Wait,
so
hold on,
messy?
wait.
Why you
We
So
so
don't
wait,
messy,
talk about
Diamond?
so
Bruno.
hold on, wait. So
Diamond,
hold
why
on, wait.
you
So
so
you turned on me.
messy?
So you turned on me for her, and you ain't spoke to her in how don't know how long?
I don't know. I don't know. It's been
So
months
you
on months
turned
on
on me
months.
for
The Diamond, why you
huh?
so messy?
I am y'all.
Why you toxic, Diamond?
I am.
She is
I've been on my
very
messy shit
toxic.
lately. I have. I've been on my messy shit lately. I have.
Why you so toxic?
I am. I have, y'all. I've been on my messy shit lately for real. I have. Yeah.
I mean, you know, we all get mad. We all get mad, and we
But
pop
you
off,
turned
and,
on me for
and
it. But you turned on me by the care package. So did you send her a
it
care
wasn't
package?
about a care package. Well, you know, I helped her out. I did help her out.
So
I
you
did some
helped her
stuff. Me and my
out.
wife.
You helped. So
Yeah, me
that
and my
boy.
wife, we did
So
something
that
for her.
boy. You and your wife helped her out, and she done got y'all money ran.
But damn it, we wasn't talking like
She done
that.
got the money and ran.
You know,
Well, Poozy got some of your money and ran.
About Bruno.
it was the same way. And it just so happened some shit happened, and I'm documented insane.
No,
Like,
nigga.
come on, damn it.
No. Ending that shit.
I was triggered.
He had a
Blame
lot
it.
of sense when he
No.
was
What
doing
Bryson
it.
said? What Bryson said? What Bryson said?
Poozy got your money and ran.
That's different.
This just shows that men get taken advantage of
That's
without even
different.
knowing
I'm a
what's going
woman.
on.
Hold on. That's different. I'm a woman and I helped another woman out and I didn't turn on nobody to help her out either. So that's different.
Yeah, you don't get to blame it on mental health because you be the same one up here talking about, y'all can't use mental health. You don't get to blame it on that.
Well, shit, y'all use it for every goddamn thing.
No, sir.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Stand in that
That
shit.
boy, just say it's lapse in
Stand in that.
judgment. Just say
Stand
it's a
in
Because
that.
lapse
I'm a
in.
man. You know
No,
what?
it's
You know what?
because you talk shit about
As
it.
a
No, that ain't
man,
got nothing to do with you,
I
Bruno.
accept full responsibility for my ignorant ass actions. You know what I'm
Christina.
saying?
Christina's gone.
And
Yeah, I like
Christina's gone.
that.
Christina's gone.
Yep. She took a few of your things and hers and
oh
skedaddled.
shit.
Christina's gone.
Oh shit.
This is sad,
Look,
man.
look. I ain't no paraplegic. I can get my ass out the goddamn tub. Fuck you mean?
You turned around and you put your wife in there. She done ran off on you and your wife. God.
Damn it.
Damn, not ran
Damn it.
off on you
I
On
and
the
your
might be
plug
toxic, but
twice.
I be
On
having
the
a
plug
heart
in his better half.
sometimes.
That boy, you better.
Sometimes.
That boy, they finna use this against us. You know that, right?
I
No,
know,
it ain't against
man.
us.
I
Towns,
know.
see, Towns, that's your problem. You always putting your foot in shit that ain't got nothing to
I'm
do with
just
you.
He
saying
wanna
they
be
gonna
We
use
ain't
this
he
even
shit.
wanna be
talking
the bad
about
boys
men. We talking
club.
no,
They gonna
Towns. We
use
not
this
even
shit.
talking about men. We talking about that boy, and you trying to make it a men and women
He
I'm
thing.
just saying
faked
I
just
fuck with
like
my
Hey,
a
that
man,
boy,
damn
but
laugh.
it's a
city boys
lapse of
down one.
judgment.
And then that boy tried to turn Dr. Duchess against me.
Oh no no no
God,
no 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 no
Ouch.
no no no
Oh
no
shit.
no no! I ain't tried to
Oh yeah,
turn
she
Dr.
saw the
Duchess
messages, the
Oh
against you.
edited and the
No no.
shit.
unedited versions.
What happened was I was
Getting
telling
don't
her,
messy.
turn my camera
don't
on.
be no goddamn fool with your goddamn money on. That's what I
Mm.
said. Now I
But
wasn't
what you
trying to
gonna
turn
tell?
her against you.
Oh, elaborate,
Oh
nigga.
Yeah,
baby,
I
you
said
got
because
the
you
unedited
when
and the
she
edited
hold
versions of the
on, but
messages.
even
How you gonna tell the
furthermore,
lady? How you gonna tell the
further
lady? spend her money.
So that boy, you got caught out
I
here
want.
He
doing
fake as
something nice
hell,
for
just like that
somebody.
laugh.
I know
You
the
got caught.
fuck
And here
this
come,
ain't
here
You got
come,
mellow.
Oh, they
you
here
say
got
you
come
caught
trying to
Mello.
turn
outside.
up the
What the
new
This
Mello
ain't
people.
You
talking
got
mellow.
about?
caught
That
outside
boy,
doing
no.
I'll
something
deal with
nice.
you in a
Hold
Let me
second,
tell you
on,
what
hold
mellow.
You
happened.
got
on.
caught.
I
I'll
ain't
deal
lying.
with
You
you
got
in a
caught outside
second,
doing
Oh, I
something
was
motherfucker.
nice.
Listen to the
wondering why
point.
Mafia didn't like you
I'll
like
Diamond,
deal
that.
blow the
with you
whistle.
in a
Blow the
second,
whistle.
I
Mr.
didn't
That
Mellow.
boy,
understand.
hey, Diamond.
You did something nice. You
Can
did
y'all let
something nice
Diamond
for
ask the
somebody.
question? Because
Oh, no,
it
no,
was for
no.
Diamond.
We getting back
Oh,
to
Can
the
y'all let
nigga, at
part of
least
the
I did
turning
something nice
against them.
for somebody that went through
No,
something
hold on.
traumatic
Can
instead
we
of
put a pin
telling
in this
them it was
argument?
their
Come on, back to
goddamn
Diamond.
fault.
Put a pin in that one. Put a pin in that
Yeah.
one. Come on, Diamond.
Oh, you gone now. You ran now.
No, that boy
When
ain't
when
not gonna
when
flip.
when
No,
when that
no,
when
no.
that
That boy,
Okay,
motherfucker
he
went
gone.
through
He
something
gone.
traumatic, I
He
did
gone.
something
He
nice
gone.
for
You
them
can't talk
instead
to
of
him in
telling them
here.
they
that
deserved it,
boy,
motherfucker.
you not gonna
And
flip the
then,
script.
and then that boy, listen, and then
Yes, ma'am.
you got in the lady DMs, right? Hold on, hear me out. Let me just say this. You gonna tell her, right?
Oh,
Just her.
uh,
Don't be no fool with her money when it comes
oh,
to supporting me, right? But why didn't you get in all the other supporters' inboxes as well? Why did you just go into her inbox only?
Damn it. I didn't tell her not to
Cause he
support
fake
you.
as hell.
I never
oh,
told
that's
her not
wrong,
to
though. That's
support
wrong,
you.
that boy.
You can't,
Raggedy
she can't
ass.
show you a message because even when she read that message to you, and then I went and screenshotted and sent them to different people, and we started reading them verbatim versus to what she read on your panel, the shit was wrong because she was adding extra shit and she was doing
Dr.
that.
Duchess
Remember,
don't be
remember
lying,
she
though.
said
She
she
don't
was
be
fricking
lying.
because I was fuck or whatever she said.
Okay, but wait one second though. But hold on, wait 1 second. Thank you, T-Bay, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the gifts, y'all. Can y'all help me complete my gift gallery, please? Hear me out, that boy. But you specifically told this lady when you said, "Be careful about who you supporting." At that moment, at that time, all you
Mm-hmm.
see was her supporting me. You didn't go in and say,
Uh-huh.
it was about
No,
me.
no, damn it.
Don't play semantics
So
with
where
them,
you're
Diamond.
wrong, where you're wrong at, Diamond.
That
She was
boy.
supporting a whole bunch of y'all, and when it came down to that day,
Mm.
her and with the lady that used to be over here,
Okay,
uh,
but
uh,
so
He
when
she
they
does
was
died.
on
support
Manic Counter,
everybody.
when they was
So
on
wait,
Manic
wait, wait.
Counter, and they was
That
trying
boy,
to throw
you're not
lions
being
and
honest
different
right
things
now.
like that.
So
That
she
boy,
What
does.
you're
the,
not
the
being
Hold
drop
honest.
on.
queen?
So wait.
But
So
this
she
was
do
after the fact.
support
No,
everybody.
it was during.
She do support everybody. However, you took it out on me because you felt I owed Priscilla a care package.
It wasn't a care package, Diamond. Look,
That
y'all
boy.
isolated in on when they kept asking me what else could Diamond do? What besides shut it down, what else could she do? And I got frustrated. I said, I don't know, shit, send a care package or something. Y'all isolating in on when I said that. When I originally stated my only contention was when the shit was going down and they were saying that Cora went live and other people went live solely to try to steal support from you that day, didn't have nothing to do with you
But
to
that boy,
steal
you
support.
sent that.
I
Hold
try to put
on,
it on
Dab.
Corey
One
now.
second, Dab. 1 second, Dab.
I'm about to do with that
That
boy.
didn't have nothing to
That
do
boy,
with.
you forgot that you
Hold
sent
on,
that
God
message.
damn
No,
it,
you was talking
Dab.
about the box battle. You was talking that message was talking about the box battle between Dr. Duchess and Drop.
And drop. Right,
Hold on, let
exactly.
me finish. Let me finish because I'm about to do a you that boy. And it was also referring to them having a box battle in Diamonds Live.
No. What I said was when
I
I
can't
explained that
believe
to her,
that boy.
because the way she was trying to say it was only her and Drop Queen was gonna be the only one gifted, right? And I was like, no, that's not true. You when they said, oh well, we'll give Drop Queen some money to go up against you, she was thinking that only her and Drop Queen was gonna be the only two people hitting that gift button. No, that's not true. Everybody was gonna participate. Why should
It was
Drop
going to be a
Queen get
lot of
an
people. Yes,
advantage?
it was going to be.
Why?
It
Why?
was going to be a
Why?
lot of people participating. I agree.
Exactly. Why should Drop Queen get an advantage, get help from a creator to go against you? That's cheating. Point blank
That's
Diamond, can
not
I
period.
what
ask
was
you?
said in that
That's cheating.
message.
So
That's
so
not what
wait a
was said in
minute.
that
So wait,
message.
no. What I was explaining was Dr. Duchess, you're gonna spend more money than Drop Queen is because Drop Queen's gonna have outside help from a creator to battle
And that's
against
the
you to
thing.
see
That's the
who's the
thing.
ultimate wallet or whatever. Who
That's
who
the thing.
who got more? That's what I was saying.
But let me
This is
ask you
like
this question though. Hold on though. Honestly, let's be honest here. You wouldn't have even put your 2 cents in it if it wasn't going to be on my platform. You wouldn't have even engaged
It
in it.
was supposed to be in many platforms. It wasn't
The
gonna be
only
in your
time,
platform.
No, it
no, it was
wasn't.
Dr. Duchess. It was going to be over here.
Over
Dr. Duchess
here.
said she wasn't doing it unless it was going to be over here. She said it
Facts.
started over in Mafia. It should end over in Mafia. You wasn't
Exactly.
going to end it.
exactly.
Here's my thing. Nobody don't chime in on nobody's money on this app but mine. Anytime it got something to do with even Diamond getting a 10%, it's a
Excuse me.
problem.
And I
But
seen that.
Diamond.
We just saw that info
That's not
K.
true.
Yes, it
That's not.
is.
Well,
Yes,
Yes,
no,
it
it
it's not
is.
true
is.
in my
Yes, it
case.
is now.
I've seen that go on, but that's not true in my case. That day I was in Manny Live, and Drop was throwing lions, and Dr. Dutchess shot off some stuff, and they were like, "No, in order to do that, you gotta send two Dr. Dutchess and Drop. You need to do this." Then it came up. Oh well, let's do a battle. Let's do a battle. Well, I give Drop Queen extra money. It came out that they was gonna pitch in and give Drop Queen a bag to start off with. That is cheating. Dr. Dutch, you gonna spend more money out of your pocket. Drop Queen ain't coming out her pocket. That ain't gonna be fair. Point blank, period. Don't let
But
them
they
motherfuckers
wasn't.
manipulate you into going against Drop Queen when they finna give Drop Queen that goddamn advantage. And it's not just gonna be you two only throwing gifts. Everybody's gonna participate. And I felt that Manning when he said, hold on. When I felt that Manning when Manning said, we're gonna give Drop Queen $500 to start off to go up against you. I felt like, see, being that it was supposed to be in Manny's, it was supposed to be in Manny's when I was in Manny's live. I was like, no, because
No,
Manny finna give you money to go up against finna give Drop Queen money to go up against you, and they want you to battle in his live. Manning's gonna gain. Drop Queen ain't gonna lose shit. Dr. Duchess, you gonna be the one out. You gonna be the one out. They manipulating your ass into
This all
spending all
sound
this
fake.
money. They manipulating
A
your
straight
ass into
word
all.
salad. Shut your
It
ass
ain't no
Diamond,
up.
damn word salad,
So,
cause I'm
Shut
telling the
your ass
goddamn
so that
truth.
up.
boy,
Diamond,
If
the
Dr.
problem
Duchess would
with
be
that
honest,
live,
she'll tell
Diamond,
you I said
that
that
boy,
shit while Manny was lying.
Diamond,
that
And I
boy,
said
when
some more
people,
shit when she
Diamond,
came over here for clarification. When she came over here for clarification, I
Diamond
said
Paul,
some more shit.
that boy, you
Diamond.
But it
also
looks
do
like you would
realize
have
that
never
they was
said
Look,
the
anything had
people
it
who
not
said
been an
that they
issue
were.
with Diamond in the beginning, though.
and then on top of that, y'all gotta start acting like y'all looking out for some people by hating on other motherfuckers. That'd be crazy. Now I
Okay.
want to also point this out to you, Diamond. I done cursed up here about 14 times. Why ain't been reported? Cause Manny is live. That's why ain't been reported. He be seeing reporting your live. It be snakes slithering around, just slithering around, and you gotta learn to look. I know you like to take the high road sometimes and try to act like you Michelle Obama. And then when they go low, you go higher. When they go low, let their ass stay down there. Let their ass stay down there. And that ain't for you, that boy. But
Please.
I think you lying. And read what your comment, cuz your supporters said. They saying that boy lied. I done read every comment. That boy lied. He lied. I wasn't around then. Don't know what happened. Don't really care. But I can tell this much is
so
you
someone said
pocket
that.
watching, act like you're supporting.
So hold on. Someone sent a Zelle, and Zelle says, "Why didn't that boy try to clear this up when this first started?"
I was trying. Didn't nobody want to
Cause
hear
his
me.
ass fake.
He
Didn't
did,
nobody want to hear me.
he
That's the
did, but
reason
he didn't
why I
do it over
released the
here.
messages.
Yeah,
That's the
he
reason
did
why
it,
I
but he didn't
released the
do it over
messages.
here.
And I went over. I don't know who.
You was in
That
Susu's
day
You went
live.
to
it was
Susu.
in Susu line.
Yeah,
That was
you
the
went
Yeah.
to
day Dr.
Susu.
Dutchess talking about, oh, my blood pressure up, I'm risking a stroke. when it came out that she was lying and twisting the shit, trying to make it seem like something,
She
all of a
don't be
sudden,
lying.
oh,
She be
we
really
now need to
clocking
be
on
worried
y'all.
about
She
her
really don't
health
lie
and we
to
need to stop all this.
So where was
She
she
don't be lying.
lying
She
at?
just be
Where
clocking
was
y'all.
she? Where was she lying at?
She was lying about
I'm guessing
when
because it said she added
when,
extra words in the messages.
yeah, she was adding extra words and twisting up what I said
But
to
it was
make it
agreed that
Cause
seem
that
she
was
like
the
it
got
was
official
slow.
solely
story.
She
about you, and it wasn't.
Diamond,
It
you can
wasn't.
sit
And
right
they
here and you can
proved
say,
that on Susu Live.
Diamond,
And
you can
then
sit right here and
that's
say,
when
hey
Dr.
Bryson,
Duchess got mad and was like, who was that? Somebody said, oh, well, she freaking. And she said, oh, well, yeah, I freaking because you fuck. Next thing you know, my blood pressure, Nitra said something about we need to be concerned about her health, and they stopped all of it. They stopped reading the message and everything was all, oh, well, we need to be concerned about her health because she risking a stroke or some shit like that.
So
And they
that boy.
Diamond.
stopped
So
everything.
what they
Then
So
did,
do
nobody
you
want to talk
realize
about it.
all of
they
it could have been
listened
avoided if
they
you had not
listened
been
to
in that lady
oh
DM?
God, Jesus.
Exactly that boy. And Diamond, you can sit right there and you can say, hey Bryson, you be up there buying wings for people. And I can go back and I can say, I mean, in so many words, what you're saying is, oh, you buying food for some pussy. That don't mean you're lying. That means you breaking it down. It is what it is. That's what Dr.
Chicken
Dutchess was
wings for
doing.
pussy is
He
crazy.
slid up in that lady's DM saying, you need to watch your support, who you support. What he was pretty much, Dr. Dutchess came out and said, what he said is, you don't need to be supporting Diamond. It's just what it is.
And that ain't what I said. And the
But
messages proved
that's
it.
how she felt.
And
Like
That's how
that's
she
how she
interpreted
felt.
that,
it.
but she was lying. And they proved that on Susu Live. And when she got called out, all of a sudden, I'm risking a stroke. I got to go to the hospital and this, and that. And everybody stopped everything because they thought, oh, that boy gonna send Dr. Duchess into a
You
stroke.
felt like Dr. Duchess was lying. Why did you even ask her? Can you come over to her show when she started her show and stuff? Why did you even ask her?
Damn, I don't hold grudges.
Mm.
Even when I came back the first time on your panel, and I wasn't even on the shit that happened between me and you. I was trying to see about that lady in her store. I was finna call that lady out on her store. But the comments started doing what they doing, and you read them, and that was that. I wasn't on that shit. I don't hold grudges. I got health issues as it is. I'm trying to go out this motherfucker happy and peaceful.
But you want to know something, that boy? Like,
I ain't
I
got
think
time to be mad at everybody.
as a man, that boy, I feel like you got to validate her feelings, and she felt betrayed, and you got to actually apologize as a man and say, if I made you feel some type of way, then that's my bad. Because for me, looking
It
on the
ain't no
outside, it
if
kind
I
of
made
do.
her feel some type of way. I did make her feel some type of
Okay,
way.
but you got so apologize for it. It's called accountability. You did what you did.
So my thing is that, boy, it just sounds like to me, right? And I could be wrong, but it just sounds like to me that you had like some type of secret animosity towards me and the money that I make on this app.
Damn it, I don't care about the money you make on this app because it's enough money for everybody to make some money on this app. And this is why I support Trump. And I've said this before. You found a way to make you some money. You didn't sit on your ass and say, oh, the white man hold me down and I can't do nothing and I just got to live off of welfare and I can only accept the crumbs at the bottom. You didn't do that.
So do you support Trump
I
So you
today?
support a
ain't
rapist,
fucking
a
lying. Because I done
pedophile?
said
Do you support
I
him
done
today?
said this too many
Hold on, y'all.
motherfucking
Wait one
times.
You
second.
a
Hold on,
weirdo.
y'all. Let him get it.
Swear to
Wait,
God.
let him get it all out. Let him get it all out. Go
Listen,
ahead. You support Trump because go ahead, that boy. Go ahead. Let him
I,
get it.
su- I support Trump because he forced motherfuckers to get off of their ass and stop sitting up here trying to use this whole victim narrative.
What
All
the
He
right,
fuck
so
did that
forced
have
them
to
Bryson,
do
that's
with
what
what
we
we
motherfuckers to
talking
talking
do
about.
it.
about?
Bryson,
What did
Dr.
that have to do
Dutchess,
with what we talking about?
No, because this the thing. We
Dr.
all
Dutchess,
got the same 24
want me
fucking
to
hours
tell
in a
you
day.
that you got
Here we
2 diamond money guns in the bank from her.
thank you. You can drop that boy with one of them.
Ooh.
You ain't shit, Bryson. You ain't shit.
You
You
ain't.
ain't shit. Keep booty clapping.
Yes, I
And you want me to
did.
tell you something? Because you want me to tell you something. Listen, For number one, he is a hater,
I
and
love the
number
TikTok
two,
shop.
to sit right here to say that you support Trump in these times like that for real, that junk don't be funny for real. And look at our country in the disarray. It ain't even about black or white folks. It's about human people, human beings right now. And you talking about you support him? He forced people to get off their ass. What about them people that's at the airport that ain't eat, that's in food lines? And we going to WAR with all these people. They cut these people health insurance. And you support them? Look at gas, it's $5. You know what? Matter of fact, you know what? I tried to go to the store last night. Guess what, Diamond? I get in the car to crank up. It was out of gas. I had to go next door to my dad's house, use his car to go get some gas. I didn't even know. The good Lord let me run out of the driveway. But thank the Lord. Thank the Lord that I'm still here. It ain't affect him yet. Like I said, it ain't affect everybody yet, but it will.
Bryce and Dr. Duchess did ask you, did you need help yesterday?
No, I'm fine. I already said that. You love to try to make this a topic, Diamond. I know what me and Dr. Duchess said.
You love to try to make it like it's a topic.
Where is Hoover? Where is Hoover? Where you would never answer that question. Where is Hoover? Why we never see him?
Somewhere hoovering.
Y'all been drinking y'all lemon water and
Somewhere
stuff?
hoovering.
Jesus. Me and Dr. Duchess, we fine. Jesus.
She just said it in the comments. Let me know, Bryce, if you do.
I will. I love you,
How the
Dr.
fuck
Duchess.
you getting mad? Cause I'm repeating what the fuck she said. Why the
But you do
fuck
this.
did you get mad at me?
She wasn't even here yesterday and you was doing that.
Yes, she was. That Justice is here every day.
Don't do that. Don't roll your eyes.
You don't do that.
Can we get to the topic?
The topic is your ass right now.
The topic is not me.
Now, the fuck, you right here running out of gas in the driveway.
Because I chose that.
Listen, take it out on that boy.
Diamond. Listen, Diamond. I'm sorry. I'm lazy. I will ride on mother FUCKINGE. When my mama, when she come down here to visit sometimes and she use my truck, she always say, let me go put some gas in it because I know you're only going to put $5 in your car. Don't mean I ain't got the money, just means I don't want to stop at the store. And if I can get to point A to point Z without putting nothing in being on E, I'm going to do that. Don't mean it ain't there. Girl, I don't know. I think I'm probably rich. I don't even be checking on nothing. My lights be getting...
You got paid today from the box battle. If but you give all your money to HB. Tell Dr. Duchess that.
I do not. Can we get to the topic real quick?
Tell Dr. Duchess that you give all your money to HB.
Diamond, is there any way we can move on from this topic?
No, because you do this shit to me. So all I'm doing is...
I'm asking you this. Did Hoover give all his money to you?
Hoover did not give
And
all
why
his money to me.
is Hoover such a sore subject?
Did he support me? Yes, he did. Okay. But he didn't give all his money to me.
And then what happened? Did you run him off? What happened? Why we don't even see him at all? Nowhere.
Because I did not run him off. What you mean you don't see him? He be over here.
We don't. I ain't seen that man in months.
Okay, well he ain't looking for you.
But I ain't seen him. Why I ain't seen him on the panel? I ain't seen him in the comments. I ain't seen him nowhere.
Okay, somebody said Hoover said he gave a lot of money to you on Zoe Page. Everybody knows that Hoover was one of my biggest supporters at one point in time. He was.
And then what happened to him? What happened there, Diamond?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Diamond, if I may, this is off the subject, but under Donald Trump, the DEI was canceled, and they are secretly, anyway, over 600K black women have either been laid off or fired under this man. I don't understand how any black person can support him. God bless.
Thank you, Doc. And then it's never a flex to get up there and act like it is a good thing what he's doing to anybody. It is It's
There's a lot of people that support Trump. Even though that DNI is for the DEI is forced, but a lot of people support Trump, and even some of those people that lost their job behind him. It's a lot of people that voted for this man and still turn around and they were the main ones being affected by him, whether they're black, white, or Asian, Hispanic. It's a lot of people supported this man and still turn around and was being affected by his decisions.
And then they kiki and they laugh into this till America goes to HELL. And then they be around here eating dog food like dogs. Then they're gonna food is high, gas is high, rent is high. And then you know what? We're asking for $200 billion, but we can't even pay people Social Security. People get my uncle, he get $900. Guess how much his rent is for Social Security? $900. He gets $17 in food stamps. He's an old ass man. What he gonna do? But we can send all that money here, there, and everywhere. And
Bryce, they gonna tell you to tell your uncle to pull himself up by the bootstraps.
and go to work. That's what they gonna do, like it's a game. It ain't no game. But they didn't want this lady up in the office so bad that you voted the op in the office. You voted an op in.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna support him with some that help his uncle.
But we're not talking about you. We're talking about the people that that voted for Trump. That's what they gonna tell his uncle. Pull him up by the bootstraps.
That's it. Yeah, that's what they gonna do. It's sad. It's sad.
Bryson, can you use that?
You breaking up, Corey.
Look at God.
Won't he do
Right?
it?
Now they mad that this is what they voted for. Yeah, like he shocked a lot of people. He ain't shocked me. Shit, I don't trust him. But yeah, he shocked and he just a lot of people are looking crazy.
They not shocked. They just slow because he told them exactly what he was gonna do before he got in office. He ain't shocked nothing. He
you
told
know
them
how he shocked anybody. Trump, he turned on the white people the first time.
You hear me talking?
You thought he
sir?
wasn't gonna turn on somebody else?
He didn't sugarcoat shit.
I want to know if Bryson could use that other money gun on me.
He told them exactly what he was gonna do, and he did it. And now they mad because they thought they mad. They not mad. They mad because they thought it was going to affect us. They wanted it to affect us and the immigrants, and then now it's affecting them more than it's affecting anybody. That's what they mad for. They ain't mad that they voted for him. They mad that it's affecting them and not the people that they thought it was going to affect.
I agree wholeheartedly. And to answer your question, no,
Your other money gun on me?
no.
Okay. Well, then let me say this. Let me say one thing, and then I'm gonna get back down.
I don't think you're gonna be able to say anything unless you bring
Corey,
out.
I don't think God want that message too.
Because I don't be masculine enough. Corey, what is you trying to say? Say it, damn.
God don't want that message out.
Shit, get it out. Yeah, never mind, y'all.
Rest in peace, Corey. They said Corey, just keep it at this point.
Oh, good God.
I wasn't talking for y'all business. Since Trump rolled back DEI and everything, is it his fault that companies are now showing their true colors? And y'all still support these companies, but black women have been let go from these positions of higher, positions and things. So when you support
more than 600.
I can't completely understand Corey.
He
agree
breaking
with
up.
you. I agree with you, Big Splash, and I'm just gonna say this because I don't want to pour
wasn't
into.
talking.
Okay, go ahead, Corey. I agree with Big Splash. Let me tell y'all something. This is what God love. I know all y'all not Christians. Some of y'all Muslims, and I respect all y'all religion. I just believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and I'm going to say it to the day I croak and get up out of here. But let me tell you this much. They said in them end times, we're going to have those WARs and rumors of them. We're not going to be able to tell the summer for the winter. It was snowing up in Detroit. It's almost dang on May. Is it earthquakes over there in China and the tsunamis and stuff that ain't never happened? The whole sky in Australia turned red. It turned red. Now, when I said about y'all gonna be eating dog food, I ain't gonna be eating no dang on dog food. Now, I'm gonna have me some millions of dollars. I'm gonna have me a bunker in New Hampshire, somewhere in the woods. I'm into the good Lord call me, and I go up that stairway and get into my new body and being Christian, living with my grandma and everybody else that I lost in love. But let me tell you this much: it's aligning right up with what's happening. No, is he the anti? CHRIST? No, he's gonna be the one that usher him in here. He's gonna usher them in here. You think it's gonna get better? It ain't gonna ever get better here. Y'all already done let the DEEVIL in. You let the devil in. Everything that the Lord done did, y'all came up against it. Y'all came up against it. So y'all right here, y'all welcome it in. Y'all, this man told y'all he squeezed on people's hoo-has and you voted. He shouldn't have never been able to run. He should never be able to run. People can't even get a decent job with the one felony. He has 34 of them and got a job as the leader of the free world. So y'all bag yourself on that and believe what y'all want to believe. And you think it's going to be over. Y'all talk about this in November, that in December. Look, y'all already let the devil in. So I'm going to say what Jesus' mama said to him when he was drugged to that cross. It has begun. That's it. That's all. That's it. Revelations.
Along with the Bible, and that's why y'all vote for the red. Is I don't know what that may be y'all God, but I don't know what God y'all be praying to or y'all dealing with. But yeah, some of these things that's going on and that they are doing, I don't think that's God's doing. I don't understand y'all logic behind that. I just can't get with that because me personally, I don't do politics. I really don't give a fuck about them because I think they the same devil, just a different coin, or however the fuck you say that shit. They the same to me. Republican, Democrat, Independent, all of them. They all the same to me. I don't think none of them really give a fuck about what's really affecting the people. They just give a fuck about what they want and how it's going to benefit their people, not the people of this country, but their family. So I don't believe that the right or the red or the blue is doing God's work. This shit is not of God. And if it is, then I don't want no parts.
I agree with that.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie, I agree with that. A lot of people make their God look like the way y'all talk about. I'm just being this an opinionated thing. A lot of ways people talk about God in their opinion, y'all make him sound cruel as fuck. I'd be like, what? Nah, I'm good on believing in who you
You know
believe
what?
in.
It was cruel when they drugged him to the cross and he came and saved us. It was cruel when they spit on him. It was cruel when they stabbed him up. It was cruel. We got our own crosses to bear. Life is cruel. Go and look at the Animal Planet. How the gazebos be running around. The gazelles be running around and the tiger jump and eat them up. And the lions eat out the doggone giraffe, tear the giraffe's necks. That's cruel. That's life. It is life. We are in life. That we didn't choose this. We chose it before our time. But it's a part of the game. It's a part of life.
I ain't gonna lie, no, I ain't never seen
That's why
I ain't never
he said
seen
we're
no
gonna have
gazebo
rainbows
running
in
though.
heaven. And we're gonna have mansions. And it ain't gonna be no suffering. It ain't gonna be no crying. That's where the good life at. Then. But right here, we in the fight for the fittest. Y'all act like we supposed to be floating on. We in it. Look at the alligators. They
Tell them,
gotta
Bryce,
swim
this
in the
the
muddy
Hunger Games
water all
moment too.
day.
That's actually that's actually.
Oh, Corey, babe, I
Corey,
wish we
your
could hear you.
connection is you in the
Like,
woods?
I thought God gave y'all free will. So for y'all, I know this is written in the Bible, but y'all also had to wait. Y'all also had the choice to choose
Right.
different
We
and redo it.
choosing, Dab. You're
So
choosing. You're choosing not to
I
believe.
agree.
You're
I
choosing
agree
right now,
with you.
Dab. So you got free will. You choosing not to believe. You choosing your path. That's free will, baby.
I don't. I get that, but I'm saying he gave us free will, right? But we're saying
Right.
this was written in the Bible. But with that free will, you also had a chance to change it, and we chose. I'm saying we, as a people of this whole fucking world,
Right.
chose not to. We chose to allude into the shit. We chose to judge people because they different. We chose to unalive people because they different. We chose to steal from people because we feel like they less than us. We chose this shit.
Right. It's still free will though.
God didn't really choose this for us. We chose it. He gave you the free will, and then y'all did what the fuck we did, what we chose to do with it. That's how
Right.
I look at it.
Right. And that's not a bad way of looking at it. That's the right way. It's the free will. It's all about our choices. Don't mean it ain't gonna be
So why you
fulfilled when
can't?
he says it's gonna be fulfilled. Don't mean that. It's still our choice, but
So why
the
you can't
fulfillment's
choose?
still gonna happen. When he says it's gonna happen, it's gonna. We're watching it.
So why?
Damn? Do you remember what your grandma and them said
We're
when
living
you
in
was
our last
little?
days.
Is we
These is the
seeing
last
it? Is
days.
I can see. I would love to not be a Christian. I would love to go around and fuck who I want to fuck, and do all the things I want to do. All of the things,
You do.
steal, kick, KILL, or do all type of things. I would love that. But it
Go
is
do it.
evident. It is evident. What he said is happening. It is happening. It's evident, baby.
It's
It's right
happening
before
because
our eyes.
nothing in the world changed. Everything is a repeat. Nothing's new.
This world ain't been that bad. I remember growing up in the 90s, early 2000s, not having to worry about anything.
No,
Not
you
worrying
remember
about
being
doing
protected.
cartwheels, sitting on
You
the
remember
hot
being
box,
protected from
punching,
it. You don't remember it
playing
because you was
nigga
being
now.
protected from it.
This stuff wasn't happening like this. All this
Man,
stuff
yes
that's
it
happening
was,
right
bro.
now.
You got niggas like Jeffrey Dahmer back in the day. All this shit been going on. It's nothing no different, bro. It's been going on. We
All
just didn't
right.
hear about it. You hear about most stuff now because of social media. Don't hide it.
Buddy.
That's how we know more.
Hold on,
Social
buddy.
media is
Check
the
this.
reason you know
All
more.
right,
This shit
so
been happening, bro.
look, hold on, listen. In 2020, when the C virus came, the whole world stopped. Complete. When did they allow you to walk up in a store with a doggone mask? A mask? The whole world stopped. Not one country. The world stopped.
Do you know what the
It's
Black
things
Plague
happened
was?
that didn't
Do
happen
you remember?
before.
Do you remember the Black Plague? That
That
happened
was
before.
years ago.
It don't matter. We're
One
talking about things
Good
that
time.
morning.
happened,
Welcome
nigga.
in,
It
everybody.
happened
I am the
before.
nursing
Where they
instructor
was
today.
wearing masks. It happened before. It happened before. It's all I'm saying. It's a repeat.
All right.
When you talking
Look.
history, I'm history. It happened before. The swine flu
Um,
scared motherfuckers.
COVID it did not actually happen in 2020. It happened in 2019, Bryson. The pandemic just happened in 2020, so it's a
I'm saying
difference.
it's people in the comments saying that they weren't old enough to see the plague. I'm just saying they had on masks then. It was masked then. It it happens. The world is a big repeat. It's gonna be something else in another 10 years. Every
Not so
10 ye-
fun
every 10
fact, the plague still
every 10 to
exists.
11 years, the world is gonna end. In 10 more 11 years, the world is gonna end. Y2K 2012 is always something repeated in 10 every 10 years or 11 years. Some weird shit gotta happen to make people panic and do weird shit. And that's all it is to promote panic. My great granddaddy told me we in our last days. That nigga been dead 30 years. Nigga, we was in our last days. Why am I still here?
All right.
But that's why heaven is already on earth. You have to choose heaven on earth. That's your peace.
How
That's your
you gotta choose
tranquility.
heaven
You
on
find
earth in
your
these
space
folks? You gotta
and
worry
you
about somebody
live.
running up in your crib, taking your
You
stuff, beating
don't
you
have to
down,
worry about
touching on your kid, anything, all the things.
it,
Hey, that
Bryce.
ain't
That's the
heaven.
problem. If you live righteous, you don't worry.
Jeffrey Epstein
If you
had
live
millions
righteous
of
and
dollars.
don't
What
have
was he
fear, you
doing?
don't worry. That's the point. You will never worry about it. A person that's at
Exactly,
peace don't
DT.
worry about what can happen.
Hey, so I got a question. All y'all Christians?
No.
It look like I'm the only Christian up here.
No, I'm a spiritual. I believe in a God, not the biblical God.
That's the same shit. So look,
No, that's not, nigga.
So look,
Your God
what
has
I
a
was gonna say.
name, nigga. Your God has an origin story, nigga. It's
Which
a
one?
You
difference,
Which
don't even
one?
know
nigga.
who his God is.
Hold
He
on.
ain't even tell you who his
If
God
he a
is.
Christian, he
Hold
believe
on,
in
hold on.
Jesus.
Don't get
If he's a
upset. Don't get
Christian, he
upset.
believe in Jesus. Right or
Don't get up
wrong?
here. Hold on.
He
Hold
never
on.
even said he was a
So
Christian. He
hold
asked
on,
us,
Bryce.
was we Christians?
Bryce. Bryce. Let me hold on, Bryce. So you say you believe in a God. What God do you believe in? Which one?
Nigga, he don't have a name, face. He don't even have a gender, nigga. God is a being that we
So
don't
let me ask
know
y'all
of.
this.
You
So let me ask
don't
y'all.
know.
Let me ask y'all another question. Hold on. Don't get up in your feelings, man. Because when y'all talk about politics, religion, y'all be getting y'all butts all crunched up. So listen. So why would somebody give you? Why would the same people who enslaved you, ate you, and tortured you, and did you all these things to you give you the same God? So they gonna promise y'all you gonna go to heaven now. They gonna give you heaven now when you leave this earth. But on this earth you ain't worth shit. So why y'all? How can the slave and the master worship the same God?
Hey, you got to talk to Bryce about that because I ain't gonna lie. I tell people the same thing you just said. I swear to God. My God.
We all gotta suffer. We all got our own crosses to bear. He
Would you
did.
be a Christian if you was born in Saudi Arabia?
I would hope that I got that Bible, the Holy Bible sent over there to me. I asked myself that same question too. But I'm glad I was born over here. I'm glad I was introduced to Jesus. And the one that I
And
know
look.
saved me. I didn't call on Messiah. When I
So you
was
know
in
when
my
you go,
troubles, I called
do
on
y'all go to bookstores?
Jesus.
Bryce, do you go to bookstores? So when you go to bookstores, they got the Bible under fictional books, right? And why is there, you know what I mean? Why is there so many different stories? Only a lie need different stories, right? All of the heavens and hells are within you. That's why they tell you you're made in his image, because you are God. But then when you tell people that, they be like, oh, that's blasphemous. You think you are God? What it's telling you is that you have the same power to create and control your own destiny, right?
Right.
Is it that so many people, they looking for something to lead them and they looking for something to blame excuses on, like we talk about sleeping with different people, committing adultery, committing robbery, and all these bad things, right? Because what? You can still go and be forgiven after you did all this fucked up shit.
Hmm. Crazy,
So
right?
And that's why I said what I said, Omar, about we chose this. We choose to be bad people. We choose it. Even in the smallest thing, like somebody in the comments said, it doesn't cost to be kind. But we shit on people because they don't got this. We shit on people because they look this way. We shit on people because they speak this way. We unalive. We do all the fucked up shit just because somebody is different. Not because they hurt us. Not because they did something to us. Just
but let
because
me
they
say this. Let
different.
me say this though. Because let me say this. I feel that you should do what's right for you, right? If you're a Christian, I believe you should be the best Christian you could be. If you're a Muslim, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Study
y'all
whatever.
definitely a part of it.
Hold on. Let me say this though, because what happens is, especially with us black people, we seem, if we don't all worship the same thing or we don't live the same lifestyle, we seem to crucify it or be like, I rebuke that. That's the devil, right? What you gotta understand is there's fucked up people from every walk of life, everything, right? So you have to just make sure that you build your personal connection
Shit.
with God, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. And you can't force your ideology, your beliefs on other people. But you should be around other like-minded people that's along the same path as you. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know,
There's a difference from being on the same path with somebody than unaliving somebody, or like I'm not just talking about
I
us
mean, the
in these
Mayans,
box, but
the Mayans sacrificed people to the gods daily. You know what I'm saying? They
and that
sacrificed.
makes it right.
No, I'm not saying it makes it right.
Okay, that's what I'm
Slavery
saying. I'm
wasn't
saying
right.
it's
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. Why should I start talking D Fresh? I know more. I can read that Bible back and forth better than you can, and I know how to. That's the problem. Y'all be trying to read that shit like a regular book. Then you cherry pick that shit to fit to justify the way you treat people and all that. See, y'all be thinking everybody on TikTok is the same motherfucker. When a lot of y'all don't know shit, but what your dumbass mamas and daddies told you, and they dumbass mamas and daddies told them, and they dumbass mamas and daddies told them, because they ain't know shit, and they come down from the slave masters. You understand? Now, if I was wrong, I wouldn't have said what I said. I don't get up here. I didn't get up here bashing nobody, religion, and none of that. I just posed a series of questions and spoke on things. Because if you want me to, if you want to really have that talk with me, I can explain to you about your Bible that you believe in is based on allegory and astronomy. If you want to, if that's the talk y'all want to have.
I
But
mean,
see,
you
I'm
know,
not.
a lot of
Hold
people don't know the
on,
true
but I'm not
definition.
here. I'm not here to bash someone because they worship a certain religion. I'm just here to point out certain things. You understand what I'm saying? To where we think we better than other people because we believe a certain thing, or we, you know what I mean? We have a certain religion or a certain belief system. When in fact, you could go to church every motherfucking day. You could be at Bible study every Wednesday. You could pay your tithes all the time. And you could be very wealthy and you still can be a fucked up, evil, soulless devil.
And you want me to tell you something, Omar? Tell me this. Why Christians are the most hated religion out there? They ain't the motherfucking truth.
Because
Why
they're the
we don't
most
never hear nobody?
judgmental
Hold
religion
on,
out
I'm
there.
not talking to you, Messiah. Why you done named yourself God?
Nah, my mama named me that. You take that up. You take
Your
that up with
mama
my
ain't named
parents.
you no damn Messiah.
You take that up with my parents.
Yeah. Tell me that, Omar. Why motherfuckers don't come up here talking about the Hebrew Israelites or the Muslims? But soon as a Christian say so, tell me this too, Omar. If the Bible ain't so real, why did they put the bad in there and they put the good in there too? He put the bad in there to tell you what it was.
You
And
ready
then
for
he
me to
told
answer
you
it?
about the good too. The good to
Yeah, the
come.
good news.
And
That's
then
the
y'all want to
gospel.
say something about the slaves. The slave this and the slave that.
So
If we was
you ready?
never slaves, you'll never
One
believe it.
of them, Peter was a slave. One of them was a slave.
All right.
The good was in there and the bad was in there. Omar, it ain't no regular Quran that everything just good and sweet and precious. Life ain't good and sweet and precious. Not yet. It's the truth. He said it's a great falling away, and we're seeing it right now. We're seeing it right now. What is it to hurt you to live and don't steal or don't unalive somebody and treat your neighbor how you want to be treated? In love, you honor your mama and your daddy. What is it to hurt you? Y'all got that same shit from do as thou wilt. God, don't be yourself, be like the Lord. Because y'all self is disgusting. The way y'all treat people. I see them unalive little kids. Touch on them too. Be like the Lord. I can't explain everything. And even he said it in the Bible. There's depths, heights you will never reach in your mind to understand it all. But I know what he is to me and what he did for me. And it wasn't passed down along on me. I ain't go no damn church. It's just what it is. And what I believe and what I see. And you better start believing it too. When you because you getting up there. It's better to croak believing in something that was good than to croak and don't believe in nothing at all and burn your ass up in hell. Nigga, look what he said about hell. Darkness, heat, hot, clenching of the teeth. They fucking you with farts. All of the things.
Hey, you in the wrong profession. You need to get off TikTok and start you a church, Bryce, the way you sound.
One day. But I want to make sure I'm all the way right. But I'm telling you what the Lord loves. Just, you ain't got to believe. I don't push my religion on no.
You should
believe your choice.
You should.
But that's just the truth, my truth and how I see it. And I don't be right about everything, but that I be right about.
So you don't talk about nobody?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I talk about everybody.
So what the fuck
I talk about everybody. Did I just say I ain't right?
But
I
you
said I
asked,
believe in Jesus.
so you went on that.
I ain't
You
say I'm gonna
asked
cuss
me
you
a
the fuck
question,
out,
Bryce.
because I cuss you the fuck out right now.
But Bryce, you asked me a question and then you gave me a whole sermon too, right? I forgot what the
My
question
bad.
was now. No,
I got
cool.
carried away. My bad. Go
It's
ahead,
good.
Omar.
The thing is
Who
this though.
just asked that question?
The thing is this though. A lot of people, like I say, they use it as a control mechanism, right? We see it on all walks of life. They use every religion, every holy text as a control mechanism. You seen the book of Eli? What was he doing? He wasn't stopping until he got that book. What did he tell you? People were able to control people with this. We were able to rule this because you know
Oh,
what
Mark,
I'm
do you see the
saying?
dude next to you? I
Huh?
can't see his name. What's his name? Because I can't hear you.
Oh, you talking about Mighty Mom Stacks?
Yeah, all I see is teeth on his profile picture. That's all I see is
Mighty
teeth.
Mom, Mighty Mom, you know you're in the box?
Yeah, I know I'm in the box.
Okay.
Well, mute for a second, brother. So the thing is this, Bryce. Like I said, I don't feel that people should put other people down because they believe in something differently, right? You got to judge people by their soul and by their character. Because
Right.
I know a preacher. That's where I got that joke from. I know somebody who was a pastor, and you couldn't sit on the front row unless you ain't had no panties on. I know some pastors that banged the whole family. I know some people that practice Islam, that practice Judaism, Buddha, whatever you think of, Krishna, and they do wrong too, and they do right. It's a lot of people out here that live both ways, right? It's some people that straddle the fence. That's why they tell you you can't be lukewarm. You got to be in or out.
Right. So you know the things.
Of course. I read the Bible faithfully. I read a lot of holy texts. That's why I don't judge people on their religion. I like conversations like this sometime when it's with the right people who have the right state of mind where we can have this talk where we don't get offended and then we start bashing and banishing each other to the pits of hell.
I mean, but Omar, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you came up here and asked the question in the manner that you asked the question, it was given like, "Oh, you still motherfuckers believe in y'all Christians?"
Exactly. And I understand what you're saying too about preachers that do that. They are they are going to go to. They might end up not making it too. It's about your heart and what you try to be better. You try to be better and try to do better. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Everybody just not. But for the ones I salute you. I salute
But
me.
can I ask y'all a question? What was Jesus' path though? Do that people really not really looking at? Do you know he found the things that we should be doing that he did? He went
Say
and
what?
searched knowledge, like he went and found knowledge. He found the inner self. He knew what peace was. He knew what energy was. Motherfuckers don't understand. Y'all going off just the Bible. First off, the Bible took off a lot of Bibles out the Bible. The
And
book
we
of
don't
Eden.
know that.
All that. Yes, you
You want me
do.
to
Yes, y'all do.
that could be rhetoric. We don't actually know that. There's no proof to that. I hear people say
What
that
you
all the
mean? So
time.
the book
So
of
many
Eden
books are
is not a
missing
part
from
of
the
the
Bible. We
Bible?
don't know that. They say
So
J wasn't in the alphabet back in ABC, AD.
who the fuck
Well, we
said y'all
weren't
supposed
born
to
in
take it
AD.
out?
I was born in the motherfucking late
ABC,
80s.
Who told you to take it out
ABC.
though? If it's in the Bible, why is
We
he
don't
taking it
know
in
that these
Eden?
things we will listen to, like just like Omar said, y'all mammy them, y'all grandmammy them told y'all this. Yo people them, those motherfucking demons, then told y'all some of this shit that y'all bring down to the part. Y'all gotta look at it both ways. If you're gonna don't be a double-edged sword. You look at it the same way. Y'all say, oh, Jay ain't in the Bible in AD. None of us was born in the AD. We were born in the 70s, 80s, 90s. And some in the 60s. And the
Okay,
ones
what
that was
happened?
born in the
Okay,
30s
can
and
I ask
40s,
you a
they about
question then?
gone.
I
What
was born
about
in the
BC
2000s.
then? Do you know what before Christ? What happened to
Yeah,
all?
BC.
Hold on, Brody. Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Well,
Go
what
ahead.
happened to all the stories before Christ though? That's not even said though. You don't even know about this. They just gave you something to
It was in
hear.
Mesopotamia. It was
So,
Mesopotamia.
right.
And it was a
What
Bible before Christ, right? The First Testament.
okay, but do you
That
know
was
about
all
it? Is
before
it in the
him.
Bible?
That's when y'all talking about the SLAV word and all the things that happened and the eye for the eyes. All that was way before. The before don't really matter no more. It's after what matters.
Well, if that's the case, then we're living in the book of Revelations right now. We're in the age of
That's what I'm
Aquarius. He said the
saying.
water
That's
bearer,
all I'm saying,
the water
Omar. That's
bearer,
it.
right. So you have to understand that the thing is, people try to read the Bible like it's a book. You know what I'm saying? The gospel is the good news. That's what the gospel means. People read the Bible, it's written in Greek and it's written in Hebrew. People won't even go and break down those words. One word can have four meanings. So then I can sit up here and tell you, what do a lot of these men do? They tell you I can have 6 wives because they did it in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But they using that to actually abuse women and to take advantage of motherfuckers. So the moral of what I'm saying is that do what's best for you and live a good life. That's what the Bible taught me, to live a good life and live righteous as you can without fucking over others and being and dogging people, and you say unaliving people. Because when we have funerals, y'all damn sure y'all go to funerals of niggas that got bodies and they be like, he was a good man. They don't never be like, well, Tom was out here spinning the block every day.
Right. That.
Oh, that's what it's saying. The good die young come from. The good don't die young. Motherfuckers just believe that the good die young when the motherfuckers be treacherous.
Ben, I'm just here to ask, can you tell them to not mute my other page, please? Again. Thank you.
Why they keep
That's all
muting
I wanted
you?
to say.
Do you know?
I don't know anything. I don't know the reason why. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the process
Do you
is.
think
I'm
it's
just
TikTok?
maybe I don't know. That's just all I'm here to say. Y'all can have your conversation. I'm leaving. That's all I want to do.
Somebody in the comments said they feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I got a whole hall in the church named after my family. I know about it. I went to one of my cousin's funeral.
Interesting.
I went to one of my cousin's funeral,
I need
and
my
they
mods to not touch Shay, y'all. Get y'all paws off Shay. What page we on? I got mods over here.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you got mine over here.
they're a totally different denomination, right? So I was sitting there, and it felt like I was in the Children of the Corn, because I'm like, these are black people. They're like, our Father who art in heaven. They walking with. I'm like, bruh, what are y'all doing right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of things change over time. The Bible has changed over time, so we can't just restrict people to one way of thinking and believing because you believe that. Get with people with like minds like you who believe in what you believe in. That's what they tell you in the Bible, right? That's what your preachers tell you, right? But y'all trying to congregate with motherfuckers who's nowhere near on the same spiritual path as you.
But aren't you also supposed to? Let me not say nothing because I'm not a Bible thumper.
You can talk. That's what this
Me
talk is
neither. That's
for.
why I'm not saying
You don't have
nothing.
to.
I mean, don't get
Look,
me
this
wrong.
the
I'm not a
problem.
perfect
This is the
Christian,
problem
but I
with
haven't.
black people, right? We outcast people who do not believe the same things we believe. When you need these